In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things. But it doesn't matter if you find you can't imagine all the things I'm asking you to. You might even find your mind wandering quite a bit. That my voice just fades into the background. That doesn't matter either. The sound of my voice is going to continue to relax you. And it really doesn't matter if you don't hear a word I say. Because very soon now, you can be more relaxed than you've ever known. And now I want you to think about the top of your head. Many people don't realise that tension often starts in the little muscles of the scalp. So I want you to think about those little muscles in the skin of your scalp. Just allow them to let go and relax. Now all the muscles of your face, just let them go slack. Your forehead and your eyes and eyelids, cheeks, mouth and jaw muscles. It's a wonderful feeling when you let your face totally relax. You can actually feel the skin settling and smoothing out. It might mean that your mouth opens slightly, but whatever's best to you, just let it happen. And clenching your teeth and relaxing your tongue. Because the more you physically relax, the more you can mentally relax. Thinking about your neck and shoulder muscles now, and into the tops of your arms. Just letting all those tensions drain away as you think on down through your elbows, into your forearms, down through your wrists, and into your hands. Right the way down into the very tips of your fingers and tips of your thumbs. Just letting all those muscles let go and relax. Now think about your breathing. Noticing that you're breathing even more steadily, even more slowly. You relax more and more. So you can let any tension in the chest area simply drain away as you think on down to your stomach muscles, letting those muscles relax too. Think down into your back now, the long muscles either side of the spine. Just let those muscles relax. Then your waist, and your main thigh muscles. Do you think on down through your knees, down through the shins and calves? Just allowing all those areas to relax and let go. Do you think on down through your ankles, right down through your feet, into the very tips of your toes? And all the muscles of your body beautifully relaxed and easy, and so very lazy. And now you're so beautifully relaxed. Nobody wanting anything, nobody expecting anything, and absolutely nothing whatsoever for you to do, except to relax. I want you just to let your mind and imagination drift, feeling lazy, easy and comfortable. I want you to imagine that you're standing on the terrace of a lovely old house. A house like a stately home, country mansion. And you can feel the sun on your head and shoulders, not too hot, just comfortable. There's a gentle breeze playing against your skin. As you look around you, you notice an elegant marble flight of steps. 10 broad steps leading down into a beautiful sunken garden. A garden where you sense peace, well-being and comfort. Make it really vivid in your mind. In a moment I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. As I count all the way down from 10, down to 0. I want you to imagine that each number is a step down on this beautiful staircase, a step down towards this beautiful garden. And with each step you take, will be another step down into deeper and even deeper levels of relaxation. By the time you get to 0, you'll be as deeply relaxed as you can ever imagine, while still being able to hear and respond to the sound of my voice. 10. Take the first step down now, relaxing and letting go. 9. Feeling more and more relaxed. No need to hurry. Plenty of time. 8. Moving down easily now. 7. Deeper and deeper. 6. Deeper still. Your breathing becoming slower and steadier. 5. Really relaxing now. Just let go. 4. Becoming calmer and calmer. 3. Calmer still now. 2. More and more relaxed. 1. All the way down now. To 0. Now you find yourself in this wonderful garden. You can feel the softness of the newly cut grass beneath your feet, as the scent of masses upon masses of brightly coloured flowers seem to envelop you. And there's the gentle sound of birds singing, just echoing faintly in the stillness of the air. It's almost a magical place, stretching into the distance as far as the eye can see in all directions. Beautiful shrubs, tall, elegant trees, and an ornamental fountain which seems to feed into a gently trickling stream. This fascinates you. You wander to the edge of the stream and gently lower yourself down into the soft, grassy bank. And as you do so, you notice 2 trees growing by the bank of a river. A tall tree and a small tree. And that small young tree, it knew how to wave and dance in the breeze. It knew how to be very flexible. And when the wind blew, it enjoyed changing its perspective. It enjoyed just dancing and moving and dancing. It would see so many things when it changed its perspective. And that big tree was so inflexible. It used to envy the small tree. It was a little bit scared of changing its perspective. It was a little bit nervous about it. So one day it asked the small tree, "How do you do that? How do you change the way you see things? Change the way you enjoy things?" And the little tree said, "Well, you must kind of let go. You just let it happen." And so the next time when that wind blew, and the big tree really wanted to let go, and the little tree said, "You can do it. You can make those changes. No need to be afraid. Your roots go down deep in the ground, and you can have inner stability. And even though you're moving with the winds of change, enjoying the dance, that inner dance of life, you can allow that to happen all by itself." And that big tree was so happy, being its way into a new way of seeing things. And because it had a new way of seeing things, it also had a new way of recalling things, bringing back images when it wanted to recall the dance. And that big tree also learned as it got more flexible in its behaviour and its perceptions, that what it thought was the horizon was really only a limitation it was placing on itself. As it danced and swayed and danced, it could see further and further, fields beyond towns. It could even see the sea in the distance. And it was so happy to have a new way of seeing things, so happy to know that it could recall in a new pleasant way. Pleasant images, pleasant memories. You just sit for a while gazing into the cool, clear water, just marveling at the sense of tranquility that sweeps over you. and listening to the faint sound of the fountain splashing into the pool that feeds this gentle stream. Your eyes begin to close and you just drift off into a deep and relaxing sleep. And as you sleep, you have a dream. You imagine yourself standing on the very top of a green hill on a tropical island. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your head and shoulders again. You can see the long grasses around you moving slightly in the gentlest of breezes. And when you look down the hill, you can see a narrow, winding path that disappears into a small forest. Beyond the forest, you can see the ocean. The sunlight from the clearest of blue skies glancing off the tops of the waves in the bay. But the whole ocean seems to shimmer and sparkle. You begin to move lazily and easily down the path, with the ferns and grasses brushing gently against your legs as you pass. You just catch the faint smell of salt borne on the breeze, and become aware of the distant sound of the ocean on the shore. Maybe hear seabirds calling faintly from a long way off. You marvel at the deep sense of calmness and tranquility that sweeps over you as you move on down and down towards the forest, moving so easily, so effortlessly. You feel almost as though you're floating on air, and in no time at all, you find yourself drifting through the trees, their leaves closing overhead to form a canopy, their branches making an irregular pattern against the clear blue of the sky. It's pleasantly cool in the forest, and the gentle sound of birds singing, echoing faintly, and the scent of the trees and undergrowth relaxes you still further as you move easily into the inviting depths, becoming lazier and lazier with each step you take. You can hear a river somewhere, its gurgling sound gradually mingling with the sound of the ocean, as it can be so pleasant to saunter beside a river and to watch it flowing along effortlessly. You don't need to push along a river. A river can get there on its own, so effortlessly, and it can find its way, and you can find your way without even trying. The river winds its way around rocks and obstacles, and there may be rocks, and there may be difficulties, but it does find a way. And it finds the right way for it to overcome difficulties and problems. And isn't it nice to know that you can also overcome those problems and difficulties, just like the river? And how reassuring to be aware that you will find the right way to achieve the right outcome for those particular problems and difficulties. It's just right for you. And how comforting it is to know that you have the same strength and flexibility as the river to find the right way around those rocks and obstacles, as those particular rocks and obstacles continue to develop. As you follow the winding path down and down towards the beach that you know is in front of you, weaving through the trees and brushing aside the occasional piece of foliage, until, quite suddenly, you feel the warmth of the sun on your head and shoulders again, and you find yourself on a beautiful deserted beach. Beautiful golden shoreline sweeping away in a gentle curve in front of you, the distant point where the trees seem to come right down to the shoreline, so that their branches actually seem to overhang the ocean itself. You can feel the sand warm between your toes as you stroll lazily across the broad beach to the water's edge. The sand becomes a darker golden colour when you get there. You enjoy the change to a firm coolness beneath your feet as you wander along the shore, leaving a lazy trail of footprints in the sand behind you. And every so often, a larger than usual wave sends rivulets of water foaming around your feet. As they recede, you notice how the sand is washed away from tiny coloured pebbles, glinting like jewels in the sun. The smell of the ocean, the sunlight on the waves, the sound of the water hissing over the sand. And all these things seem to create a sense of timelessness for some unknown reason. And you find yourself a comfortable position, a grassy hollow maybe, just sit and gaze out across the rolling depths to the horizon, trickling warm golden sand idly through your fingers. There's a faint haze which makes it difficult to you to see exactly where the sky stops and the ocean starts. And as you try to fathom it out, you see a small white cloud appear from somewhere near the horizon. It comes towards the island quite quickly, growing larger as it approaches, until eventually it's immediately overhead, the largest, fluffiest, whitest cloud you can ever remember. And you somehow know, just by instinct, you can let all your worries, all your cares, all your fears just drift up towards this large white cloud. You can actually see them drifting away from you in a long, slow spiral, maybe like smoke from a bonfire, just spiraling away from you towards this large white cloud. And the cloud absorbs all your worries into itself, swallowing up all your fears and anxieties, and becoming steadily darker all the time, until, just as it reaches its darkest, just as the last part of that spiral of your worries and cares disappears inside it, the sun bursts through, dispelling every one of your worries, every one of your fears and anxieties, the edges of the universe, leaving you totally relaxed and perfectly at ease with yourself, without a single care in the world. And now all your troubles and cares have been floated away from you. You settle yourself down into a comfortable position and just drift off into a deep and relaxing sleep. So, now, with every day that passes, your confidence is increasing. The confidence of knowing that you are capable of doing whatever you set your mind to, with a positive attitude and a quiet strength. And now, more and more, you become aware of a transformation taking place in your personality. You're adopting a more positive outlook on life. You believe in yourself more every day. You're learning to act boldly, realizing that you are fully capable to making the proper decisions and having the confidence to carry them through. So each day you become more secure within yourself. And with your new relaxed attitude, both towards yourself and towards others, you realize that you are gaining control of your thoughts, your feelings and your emotions. And this gives you a tremendous feeling of satisfaction, knowing that whatever happens, you can deal with the situation in a calm, relaxed way. Because you know that the key to good health is a calm and relaxed attitude towards life. Now you begin to accept life as it is, and you accept people as they are. So, as you continue to relax more and more with every day that passes, you feel better within yourself and about yourself. This gives you the opportunity to become more aware of the wide range of the resources which are yours. Resources which are within you, which are there for your use. And as you become more aware of these resources, then you become more and more confident. And with these new resources, you know you are directing your life now. You know that life can bring the good things to you. And in this way, you are happier with each day that passes. Anticipate happiness. Happiness is yours. And of course you feel better each day because you are happy. It's from positive experience that you learn how to use your confidence in a way that builds and grows stronger every day. Increased self-worth, recognizing even more than before that only good and positive thoughts are of value to you, that negative thoughts harm you. They actually harm you. And you allow only good and positive thoughts. It's so very easy to be that person who doesn't allow for mistakes to be made. And it can be a comfort to know that even an error is simply an opportunity to do it differently next time. Perfection is never needed. And even champion athletes are never perfect all the time, and sometimes get it wrong. It's interesting to observe that when the Navajo Indians weave their beautiful rugs and blankets, they always leave a knot. They leave an imperfection, so that the gods are never angered, and they are not trying to be gods themselves. It can be comforting to know that you can give yourself permission to feel safe and enjoy those things that are important, knowing that the world will not come to an end if you leave a knot, so that the gods know that you're not challenging them and just doing the best you can and leaving it at that. And as you go deeper now, just listening to the sound of my voice, you can be aware of those comfortable heavy feelings of legs, of arms. Your entire body seems to float in time and space. These sensations that allow you to know that you've travelled from one state of awareness into another in a calm and confident way. I wonder now if you can allow those feelings to continue, those comfortable, relaxed sensations of mind and body as you drift and dream, and my voice drifts with you. And now you look into the future in that way that tells you that things will go well. You will succeed. You are special, intelligent, and capable. And in this way you program yourself to succeed. And you will succeed. You now look to the future and see only good things and good people happening to you as you move forward to grasp opportunities, seeing those opportunities clearly, intensely aware that all your worthwhile goals are attainable. You have all the confidence you need to build upon, all the capabilities and capacities to be that person that you want to be, special and exciting. You and you alone have your best interests at heart. You now take control of your life. Now you are taking control. You can trust your own judgment in all things, and you know that you alone have your best interests and those who are close to you within your control. And it's with profound satisfaction now that you undertake and commit yourself to your own best interests, utilizing to your highest potential your capability, your special qualities, accepting your feelings of self-congratulation as you achieve your worthwhile goals. You find it easy to concentrate on what's important to you. Your subconscious mind helps you in those ways, reminding you of your successes, of your positive abilities, of all your special qualities. And others appreciate you more as you demonstrate your confidence. Your positive approach allows those around you to have confidence in you. As your confidence grows and manifests itself into your day-to-day success, now your creativity discovers new ways of releasing itself, become effective and part of your own special personality. You impress and amaze all with your clarity of thought, an expression of new ideas, an input to every situation. Once the bystander, now at the forefront, establishing yourself as that interesting, positive person that you are. You can now be aware you are the equal of all, relaxed and comfortable in every situation. You're realizing now with greater clarity each and every day, you can unlearn that feeling of fear and lack of confidence. Now take a deep breath and relax yourself from head to toe, and take that image into your mind of you, happy and secure, confident and self-assured, as you tell yourself, I can, I will. And this comfortable, pleasant image soothes your mind, and all fear and self-doubt leaves you completely. You unlearn fear by being positive, realizing that the only thing that can hurt you is the fear itself. No longer do you accept fear or negativity. You banish in their entirety all unwanted, inappropriate thoughts and symptoms, allowing only good thoughts and positive feelings to grow and become part of your special personality. You do this easily because you are in control, and it will become easier and easier for you to do this as you take control. And you will take control.